Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your What Do I Need to Do reading for June 15th through July 13th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the recommend a reader shout out, which goes to Tarot Spirit. So click on that link and stop by and show her some love and support if you like what she has to say. All right, let's get on to your reading, Sagittarius. Okay, so what does Sagittarius need to do? What does Sagittarius need to do? Whoopsie, that one goes there. This one goes here. Okay, so Two of Swords. So this, it's okay. Felt like this was, there needs to be a calm. There needs to be calming the waters. Right when I saw that, I was like, whoa, calm the waters. All right, so things need to kind of level off and calm down, and everybody needs to go to their separate corners and call a truce. Calm the waters. Everything needs to calm down. We got the World here, boobies. Boobies. World, Death, the Fool, Ten of Pentacles, Judgment, boobies also, Three of Wands, and the Nine of Wands, and the Six of Cups. Okay. Interesting. So everything needs to be, there needs to be like, everything needs to calm down. And maybe it also too, since we have this resolution and closure and just things finally starting to normalize and stabilize because there's something that needs to be closed out, things can return back to normal. There can be that calm. We got the World and we got the Death card here. First of all, this could be a Scorpio, and that is it. Okay, it was Sagittarius or Scorpio right here as well. So this is all about things closing out and there being an ending. You need to make a decision and accept that there is an ending here. Because somebody has been on a new beginning, or you are supposed to be closing out this chapter and moving on. We've got the World, Death, and New Beginning and Judgment here. That is all about closing out a chapter and a cycle and moving on, starting on the next adventure. This is changing, but there's also needs to be action with this. There needs to be a decision. I know this is inaction right here, but there needs to be a decision to, I know this is about closure and moving on, but it feels like everybody just needs to calm down. And like you need to take the leadership position and calming things down, making the decision that's going to set you free, and the other person, you are going to set the tone. You're going to be the one that's going to have to make the decision, because it's kind of up to you. Otherwise, you're going to stay stuck. And this is about a marriage or a long-term relationship that has ended. What's this? What's this Death card about? What's this Death card about? We got the Fool here and the Three of Wands also. So that is also about anything you start right now is going to, it looks promising. So don't be afraid to start. I don't think that there's anything holding you up other than an attachment to this person. I think it's just going to be a process, and it has to be a decisive thing to finally end the attachment with this person, because there's nothing, I don't feel anything there with this connection. It is over. If there's anything, it's just about nostalgia. But okay, what's this Death about? Let's start there. What's this Death about? Okay, so this is, you're working your way through it. You're processing. There's been small gains, small progress, making gains, detaching, starting to kind of come out of the depth of it, if you will. What's this Ten of Pentacles about? We know what that Fool's about. What's the Ten of Pentacles about? Strength. Okay, so this is, Is it that you had a good run? This could be a Leo, but perhaps this is somebody that you felt like had quite the hold on you. Maybe it's just that it was a good, solid run with this person and you're set up for the future. You know, this is a new beginning set up, okay. But it is over. We've got the death card. We've got a 10. 10s are completion. So, Sag, it's like you're done. But there's still this connection. What's this? What's this Judgment card about for Sagittarius? What's this Judgment? Yeah, this is about you doing what is best for you, relying on you know, dang it. It feels like, okay, so typically this would be about, you know, you need to follow your gut and make that decision, and there needs to be, but it feels like this is about you making the final decision. Like you're still unsure. There's still a part of you like, "Mm." And so here we are saying you're done, you need to accept it. But then this is also like you need to go inward and listen to your gut. What does your gut say? But it feels like this is over. So why do you need to go and listen to your gut? But it's because there's still a part of you that might be looking over your shoulder. And we do have the 6 of Cups here, which is kind of that nostalgic attachment to the past or someone very important from your past or that you feel like is a soulmate. So there could be that attachment. What's this 3 of Wands here? I think this is about you boldly going into the future. And it looks good. You got the Strength here. You got the 3 of Wands. You got the 9 of Wands. You've done your due diligence because this is a process. Things are starting to turn, but it's like there's still this kind of spiritual or psychic attachment to the past, and there is going to be that review period. But it feels like there's just still that nostalgia. Maybe it's the kids. Maybe that's what you're going to be concentrating on is the kids. What's this 3 of Wands about? You got the 3 of Wands and the Hierophant. That could be Taurus. This could be Pisces or Cancerian. This could be Sagittarius. Scorpio. So, you know, it feels like it's about having confidence in the next steps. Honestly, you're ready for it. It's like you had the slate wiped clean. I mean, we got the World and then the Fool here. And I think this is about you planning your next steps with confidence. Like, because you're set up to do so. I mean, it looks good. It's just about... So on the one hand, like the progression forward, it looks good, right? But then we've got Judgment here and Death and the High Priestess. And this is like major because World, Death, Fool, Judgment, High Priestess. This is, and we got the 6 of Cups here too. So this is a major connection or attachment you have with somebody that I feel like the worst of it's over. Like either there's a call to calm the waters, everybody just calm down, or things are now calm and you have been set to rights. Like the final something has happened to where you are now primed to chart your own course for the future, and you can do so confidently. This is you by yourself. This is not with somebody. This is you being set free from a long-term situation, Sag, that you get to boldly go into the future, and you're ready for it, and you need to do it with confidence and faith. It is going to be a solo journey for a little bit. Probably if there's kids involved, this is about you focusing on your kids, separate from the co-parenting. This is about you getting your kids back, or finally everything's calmed down now, and it's about the kids flourishing and thriving and being able to finally start to just have things be normal and stabilized, right? Aren't kids involved. This is about, random, but it feels like a very innocent, pure time. We got the Fool here, and we've got the 6 of Cups, and it almost feels like there has been a clean slate. You're set free, and while you might be kind of preoccupied with your memories and your attachment to this person, it's also like this time of rebirth for you, honestly, and moving boldly into the future. You're like a Star Trek. homage there. But what's this Nine of Wands about for Sagittarius? What's this Nine of Wands about for Sagittarius? Nine of Wands about? Yeah, there it is. That you've got everything you need to. This is about you being set free from something that was just, it was probably a painful and a process, but I don't feel like it was heavy or bad. I just feel like, it's been a long process, kind of detaching, separating things out, going through this whatever, but it's like happier days are ahead now. It's a clean slate. You get to make it what you want. And nobody's going to put one over on you. It's not going to be dictated by anybody else telling you what to do, when to do, how to do it. This is you. Oh, you can't see it. I'm like sitting here, blah, 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 blah. This is you charting your own course and nobody telling you what to do. We got the Nine of Wands and the Magician here. So you get to do what Sag wants to do. And I don't think this is about being defensive. I think this is about strength. About you being able to boldly go. Like, it just feels like you're just like striding into your future. And so on the one hand, you're kind of working actively on closing out, right? And sort of putting the attachment to this in its place, like kind of just starting to box it up and go, okay, well, this part's done. This part of my life is over. Time for a new chapter. And progress is being made. Baby steps. Baby steps. Baby steps. Moving forward. So it's almost like this is you taking that action, but this is kind of the part of you that maybe nobody sees or knows about. This is like the internal stuff, I feel like. It's not set up that way in the reading, but it feels like this is the major shifts going on behind the scenes, and then here you are, this is what you look like on the outside. Everybody thinks you got it together, everything's fine, you're going and doing and moving and shaking. But internally, there's still like this attachment, and you're still processing it. Just everybody probably doesn't know that about you. This feels very private also. And there's a reluctance to accept and realize this. Like, it's like, is it finally over? Is it really, am I done? Am I, okay, well, I'm going to go do this. And, it's like, it's like it just happened, or you're just adjusting to it. Because look at this, Judgment, the World, and the Fool. I mean, there was a recent finality to something, and you're like, is it really over? Like, is it okay now to restabilize, or to stabilize? It's this Six of Cups. It's this Six of Cups about for Sagittarius. So, okay, this is about the attachment. It could be some of you just want to hole up with your kids. For, like, oh my gosh, I finally got the kids. We finally got everything settled so we can start our regular whatever with the kids on its face, right? But I think this is what I was saying earlier about the attachment and working through the attachment to the past, sorting that out, parceling that out. Now that everything is kind of finalized and starting to stabilize, this is about taking a look at the past but at the same time also figuring out what you want to do for the future, because this is like a brand new lease on, your life at this point. Like the first day of the rest of your life, Wow. All right. Confirmation, please. Confirmation. This is solo Sag. You just have been set free, and it doesn't look like you're interested in starting with someone else. You just want to get recentered and stabilized. Like, that's what this feels like. This is not about anybody else. Being with anybody else. Are they going to call? This is bigger than that. This is way bigger than that. You just ended something major. And this is about you charting your own course. And this is solo. All right. What else for Sagittarius? One card, please, for Sagittarius. Okay, so there, Four Cups. This is you being kind of resolute. Maybe there's some disappointment, like, I wish this could have turned out differently, but it is what it is. This kind of echoes the Hermit, but there's that tinge of disappointment, kind of being stuck on how you feel, because it is a process, and some progress has been made, but it is a process. So on the one hand, you're set because there's a finality, externally about things being done and over and settled and resolved, but then internally there's still some processing going on and trying to go within and understand and things like that. You're gonna have to be patient with yourself, honestly. This is, and I don't think this is about like you need to calm down and be. No, I think you're taking it in stride. It's just this is pretty pivotal and transformational here. This is pretty big stuff. So it's not gonna happen overnight, right? All right. What else for Sagittarius? What else for Sagittarius? 2 cards, please. Snapshot. I was going to say crossroads. Snapshot. Okay, there it is. Crossroads. I say snapshot. Or I was going to say crossroads, but I usually say snapshot. Crossroads and the child. So this is that new beginning I was talking about. Brand spanking new. We see that here also. But this is being at the crossroads, at the precipice of your new beginning. There it is. A fresh start, brand new beginning, making the decision, being at the crossroads, starting to separate and transition from what was, the past, kind of sort of figuring all that out, coming to conclusions, realizations, making choices, and moving on, fresh new start. Brand new beginning, clean slate. What else for Sagittarius? No more contact. You don't have to deal with this situation anymore. Everybody needs to calm down. And it might be, I know I said earlier, but it might be that it's going to depend on the actions that you take or the decisions that you make in stability being restored, even for the other person. Okay. To some degree. Maybe it's about you setting the tone. I don't know. I don't feel like they're horrible, like they need to know under no certain terms. Do not, I don't feel like it's that. I just think that it's about you making that final decision. Alright. Just for Sagittarius. Too, not for nothing, I didn't mention this because it's, primarily focused on love. There's a lot of travel here too. Not just moving house and relocating, but there's a lot of travel. We got the 3 of Wands here. We got the World. This crossroads right here. I mean, this is, for one spread, there's travel indicated here also. So some of you, this could be about you literally moving physically also. I mean, that might be obvious, but it feels like travel too. And part of that might be the new beginning, like I'm moving to a different country or a different state, or just here I go, All right. This could be not for nothing, along with travel, could be moving, also getting a new job where you're going, and that could be that piece where it's like, it feels like your focus is not on another person. It feels like this is solo, but it could also be that along with this ending here, you're moving to start another job as well. Like this part of your life has really ended, this job part and this sort of relationship part. You're moving out from the relationship and you're moving on to another job, and you had a good run, but it's just, everything's just moving and transitioning, and this is done and onward to the next, Okay, so we got the 7 of Wands here, and we've got is that the Wheel? No, it's the Sun. That's the Sun. That's the World. Okay, so we got the 7 of Wands and the Sun here. And that is you. 7 of Wands, 9 of Wands. That's having conviction and courage and standing your ground and feeling like this is something that you really need. I hate to say that your life depends on it, but it's like something you kind of need to do. That you feel really strongly about it. It's time. I don't feel like your back's up against the wall. I just feel like it's a decision made with strength and conviction, and feeling like I really need to defend this. I really need to make this decision. I really need to do the thing that I'm going to do. I feel very strongly about my position, and this is about those brighter days ahead, everything working out. So again, with the going bold, I keep thinking that going boldly into the future, like that, this is all about you being primed and ready and like brighter days ahead Honestly. Just closing out this right here. There's disappointment. Wow. You're ready. There you go. Off you go, right? Okay, Sag. Not really a love reading, huh? I hope to see you in the next reading. I hope this was helpful. I mean, my goodness. If you want a confirmation, this is it. You made the right choices, and it's just a matter of internally finishing up with it. But as far as externally, like opportunities coming your way, and I mean, it looks good. You've done your homework, and you're set up to go off on your own, take care of business, and do your own thing, and be stable doing it. Okay. Thank you for stopping by. I hope to see you in the next. Oh, I forgot this. We got Queen of Pentacles, and we've got the Knight of Swords. So again, making really stable, secure choices now, and taking charge of those choices. So making practical decisions based on security and stability and what I'm going to do next. I'm set up. I got all this. What am I going to do with this, and how am I going to turn it into more with longevity, that sort of thing. And this, not child, the Knight of Swords, because there's a Knight of Swords here. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like, that's where I got that from. It tells you what like the playing card would be. So in tarot, anyway, so the Knight of Swords is taking charge of those choices and making decisive action and doing what needs to be done, taking a leadership position for those pragmatic ideals. You know what I mean? Like, these are my goals. I want the security. I want the longevity. I've got this like little nest egg or stash from this situation. I want to turn it into this, and that Knight of Swords is going to make that happen. A lot of strength, a lot of conviction, a lot of go-getter attitude here. So whatever you're about to start on, it looks really good. Like, really good. Okay, now I'm done. Okay, all right. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care.